Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're finally back to make some more videos and some content here. And I want to start this one with just a huge thank you to you guys. We just crossed like 225 subscribers, and almost this exact time last year, I started out with like 14 subscribers. I think they were just like, I don't know, but it's insane. I mean, in a year, I've gained over 200 followers. So it's insane to think that working on this thing right here in this driveway and in this small little garage and just doing things here and there can make you guys want to watch this. So it's pretty cool. I didn't know it would go this far. I mean, like this far, but you know, it's still progress to me. But again, thank you guys so much for the support and the love, and sticking around, even though I got school here and there. So I'll disappear for a few months and then come on back, but we're almost done. So yeah, so for this video, we're gonna go ahead and knock this bumper out. So I have some time on my hands. I just got all the paint, everything is ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing taken care of. So there's no more of this two-tone paint right here. So we can kind of get it just like this grill we did not too long ago. Get that to finally match. I mean, look at all this, like all these freaking rock chips and just all these like chipping pieces. It's actually starting to crack a little bit. And I also have a surprise too. Not gonna name any names, but I got some surprises for things I want to paint too. So I'm excited to go ahead and get that started and get her looking right. So we're gonna go ahead and pull her in the garage, disassembling all this good stuff, and then get this bumper off, and then we're gonna get moving. So let's get it. All right, y'all, so we've got the supplies here. So basically all we're gonna be using is the same old paint for this truck color, the white diamond. I got the Arctic white here. Sorry, it's kind of covered up there, but I got 7 cans of it. I just ordered the case from Advanced Auto Parts, because that's usually what gives out that like kind of pristine white. And then we come back around with our pearl mist here to give that pearlescent color and a bit of the cream. So it's like a 2-in-1 deal for me. And then obviously we have our clear coat here. And like I said before in previous videos, this stuff is the best when it comes to clear coat, in my opinion. I love it. It's really shiny. It just kind of like heals properly once you give it the proper drying time, and it's been very protective and great. So there's that, and then we have our denatured alcohol to prep things up. Different variations of sandpaper here, so just in case I need extras, I got all kinds, whatever I need. Got a mask, and yeah, we're good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and get this bumper off here. All right, just got the bumper off, everything's all good to go. So this is kind of my idea for this. So I need this to come off along with those as well. So I think the only way to get that to happen is the access bolts, I think, are like right back there, like that small one back there, and some other ones probably. So I need to get this thing off. So all these bolts right here probably have to come off. So I'll take this whole assembly off on both sides, get behind that, and then see what else needs to come off. So this way I can release that plastic up on the front. So this way I can take them off, because if you look from my old job, I just masked it off. And yeah, I don't think you guys probably saw this from a distance, but look how crappy that looks. So we're gonna fix that. But yeah, I wanna get all this off. All right, so we just got those 2 pieces off right there. Now all we're down is to these. These look like maybe like what, 7 mils probably? That's my guess. But this is awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in there like that, but we'll figure it out. It's awesome engineering though, so I guess we'll just have to work through that. But yeah, we'll figure it out. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start releasing all of these, and basically those will just fall out. So there should too. We'll separate them, and then we'll get to prepping and everything. So, all right, just got everything taken off of this bumper here, and it looks pretty cool because you can actually see where this thing used to be chrome. But yeah, we painted over it with this, and yeah, I don't miss that at all. Yeah, see that? I legit just masked it off and then just went with it. So looks kind of goofy right now, but those are come out. And then also with this, I decided to go ahead and take off the little 7 mils on the back of this too, just so I can have easier access when sanding this down. So I went ahead and popped those off as well, just to make sure that I can prep those as best as I can get. But yeah, we're basically just ready to start prepping right now, honestly. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do is clean this thing off, because I never gave it a bath after I came back from school. So it is pretty disgusting, and I don't want to clog up any of my sandpaper and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and clean these things off, get them ready, and then we'll start our prep work. So, all right guys, just got everything cleaned off here, and I'm a little indecisive right now about this piece right here that goes on the front. And directly, I mean this piece right here. So it actually, it comes off here. You can just, I guess, hit these off right here, which I'm probably gonna do anyway. But I'm really trying to decide if I wanna paint this or not. I'm not too sure. I spent like 30 minutes inside looking up trucks to see how it looked, if they had it or with not. Or some people didn't even paint these things. So they were kind of just in there, like had the black in their background, like a shadow. But I don't know, I kind of want my red toe hooks to really pop out. And the reason they're taped is because whenever I take them out, this piece right there will actually scrape it a little bit. So I didn't want that to happen, so I taped them up so they don't get damaged. But yeah, I want those to pop. And yeah, honestly, I think I'm just probably gonna go ahead and do this and paint it. So we're just honestly gonna full send it and see what happens. All right, y'all. So now we're just gonna go ahead and start sending this stuff down. Got everything prepped for prepping, I should say. But yeah, we got this thing off right here, and I'll be honest with you, those tabs are like crazy. So my advice is to go for these first, because they don't have like this weird backing on it. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get there. But yeah, get these three off real quick and then pop those out. It should be easy from the rest. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sand all of this down. I'm gonna do all the plastics first and get them, because they're probably gonna be more tedious. I had a buddy come through and give me a orbital sander. So we're gonna go ahead and hit that thing real quick and get that one ready to go. That one's not too bad. The only thing we have to do with this one is just, get these edges in here. Probably get that with like the handheld sandpaper and stuff like that. But everything else should just be easy, like going and roughing up and then, flattening these parts out. So just like we did the grill, all I'm doing with the sander for most of the part is just sanding this down, roughing it up, kind of smoothing it out, and then we'll be good for paint. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get to this. It's gonna probably be a few hours, so see you then. All right guys, so here we are with the plastics done. I had some things come up, but I did finish these things right here. So I finished the little toe hooks go and everything like that, the fog leg things, and then this piece right here as well. I did all that, sending it down. Now we're gonna work on the bumper here. And yeah, I'm just using a 180 grit right here. This is actually all I have to use. So that's kind of what we're gonna be doing. Like I said before, nothing, to really dig through that. I just wanna scuff it up a good bit and kind of level it out so we can get rid of all these like fried on buggets you can see in the reflection of the light, and just these big old chips right here. And then we'll come up in here too, probably with the hand sandpaper, and get this down. But yeah, so that's all we're gonna do. And then we'll be done, honestly, for probably the prep stuff. I might tape off some of the plastic pieces like on the edges here, so they're not getting all painted up. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and just do all the prep work tonight, and then tomorrow we'll start painting everything. So this way I can take all the stuff outside, compare it to the truck in the sun, and kind of get that really good comparison. So I'm going to start sending this thing down. Alright guys, it's the next day here. It got pretty late last night when I was sanding, and I just decided to just wrap it up. But for today, I don't have too much to do on prep work wise. I've come in here and I've really got most of the like chips and stuff. So all these like places where you see this is where all the chips were for the most part. So like the big ones, sending those things down. I'm gonna come over with the sander and make sure I kind of level it a good bit, because I really had to dig deep in them, so you can feel it's a little bit of a rivet. And then I need to come over here and do this side. I kind of just stopped like right here, so all of that is done except for this little piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish sanding this guy up right here from like here over. Go over it one more time, make it nice and level with the sander, and then yeah, we'll be good for prep. So I'll go ahead and tape everything off, and then we're gonna start painting, because I want this to be done ASAP, but I also want it to look fantastic. So I'm excited. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, just finished sanding everything. I even hit it with a denatured alcohol to get everything off, to make sure everything was sanded properly, and it came out very well. This is all good and smooth, not like too bad, but it's roughed up a good bit still. Yeah, one thing that sucks is like when the paint hits this, it's just gonna have to expose that. But you know, we'll live with this, not too bad. But everything else came out very well after being wiped down. So these are all ready to go. Just finished the bumper too. So I hit everywhere that had like a chip or some weird like breaking spot. So that's all done. It was really bad up here, as you can tell. And then actually a lot of little chips and stuff over here I didn't even notice, but that took a while. That's all done. The entire thing has been sanded down, besides like obviously that part, but this is ready to go. Wiped it down. It's all rough and ready. Got all up in the crevices and stuff. So this thing is ready to go. So basically all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and tape these things off. Tape off what I want to with here. Probably go ahead and tape this off so it doesn't just chip weirdly underneath. And then we'll be ready for paints. All right, guys, so we are basically ready now. I ended up just not like papering anything off. All I'm gonna do is just cover up where all the bolt and screw holes are at, so this way they don't get clogged up and the bolt doesn't fit anymore or whatever. Yeah, everything's been sanded one more time again to make sure it's nice and roughed up. I'm gonna come back and hit it with that denatured alcohol, get everything off of it. This is all ready, everything's prepped to go. Got these here, kind of got them laid out. I taped them off a little bit. Like I said, the same thing, kind of just taped off anything that would make it challenging to put back on the truck when it's all good to go, because like I said, the paint's gonna add those layers and crap, make it thick. Same here, basically just ready to go. All right, guys, we are probably like 7, 8 coats in or something like that. This thing is looking fabulous. I'm not even gonna touch these anymore. I think these have had enough. This bumper is almost done. It's coming out fabulous. It's honestly down to that last can in the box, because all the other cans have been used. So I'm only spraying the bumper now. I should be able to get 2 coats out of that can on this bumper. And then hopefully that pearl mist will come back around, cover up anything else, and then also add a little bit of cream to it. So it's looking great. And yeah, we're almost done, y'all. All right, you guys. So the pearl mist is done. Like I said, I just needed a couple small little coats of that to give the cream to it. I went and held up some of these things next to the truck. I even used a little piece over there from the truck with the trim. It's gonna look pretty close. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. This is coming out great, especially the bumper here. And we can see the pearlescent in there. So it looks really good. Now we're gonna go ahead and apply the clear coat here. And then we'll just be set to dry for 24 hours. Alrighty, so it's all done. Probably got about 3 coats of clear on everything plastic, and then about 4 on that one. I only had 2 cans. Probably should have got more, but I think this should be fine. Not too bad at all, dude. Look at that. I mean, it's really nice. It's very close to the color, all very smooth, stuff like that. But yeah, this, I'm very proud of this. I recommend with that clear coat, like I said before, it acts up a lot. So just do lots of light coats, and this way you don't get any runs, because I've had runs on basically everything I've done before with this paint. And I think this is the first thing I haven't had any runs on, which is great, because it's the biggest thing. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Just got to dry now, and then we'll stick her on the truck. All right, y'all, so we're actually 2 days later. I wanted them to dry like very well and to cure and do everything that they need to do. These things have come out fantastic. Like, I can finally touch them. They're not doing anything, so that's a good sign. I'm still gonna go ahead and protect these with some wax, make sure they're all good to go. But everything seems to be great. It's drying properly. It looks amazing still. And I'm just so satisfied with how everything came out. So yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and get our DA and stuff out and our wax. Go ahead and give them a coat. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna start reassembling, and it's gonna look amazing. Alright guys, just finished waxing it over here with my DA and stuff. All the pieces have been waxed, so everything is protected now. It shouldn't be prone to fingerprints or anything. Keyword shouldn't. I've kind of learned this over the years with using this paint and just kind of doing this itself. But I have the bumper here ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and just put stuff back together and get it looking right. Alright, here we are with this thing completely reassembled, and it looks so nice. Oh my gosh, I did not think it would look this good. I don't know, it just looks so good. Just look at it, like. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pull that thing up here, clean some of this up, and put this thing back on ASAP. All right, you guys, just finished reassembling the entire front end here, and holy crap, this thing looks insane. I mean, this looks incredible. I don't really know what to say, because it's just like I've seen it on other trucks, and you know, it's like kind of hard to believe it's on mine now. You know, and it just looks great. So, yeah, I mean, I love how like the red is tying in here, and it's just like, I don't know. And I love it how like my front bumper is not chipped up anymore. Like it was incredibly rock chipped up, and it was just off color, and you know, it just looked terrible. So this looks amazing. So I'm gonna quit talking. It's getting a little late, and honestly the truck is still pretty dirty when I was at college, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a wash and do some shots. So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to that now, so enjoy. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thanks for sticking around and tuning in for this. I love how this came out. Looks amazing to me. I was a little bit sketchy at first with like having it solely color match and like nothing in there to really like break it up. But I mean, it's kind of growing me in a little bit. I don't know. I like it. I think it looks really good. I love how the red's sticking out, and this is just one more piece to stick in together. So stay tuned for what I'm gonna be doing with these tow hooks and how I'm gonna be matching that and stuff like that. So that's gonna be awesome. But I freaking love this truck. I love everything about it. I love what I'm doing to it. I love that I'm doing it myself. It's been great. Yeah, again, I just wanted to bring up about how thankful I am for you guys sticking around with me whenever school comes around, and just anything, or like I do something wrong, or, you know, I'm still learning here. So but yeah, I just wanted to give a huge thanks for all the subscribers, for you guys helping me out. It's been basically, I think, a year now since I've made my first video, which is crazy to think about. But we've gained about 200 subscribers since. And I think last time I checked, I was at like 230. I don't know what it is right now, but I mean, that's insane. Like, for me to just work on this thing by myself with some cheap tools, recording on my phone, I mean, it's just, you never would have thought people would like want to stick around and see what you got going on. But I guess you guys like this content here. I love it. I mean, I love working on my truck here. It's awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to give a huge thanks to you guys for sticking around. Thank you for all your comments and support, your likes, even I guess the dislikes. I guess I can learn from that. So but yeah, so we're gonna keep going. We're not stopping anytime soon. I'm gonna keep this channel running however long, and we'll see how long this girl sticks around. We'll probably keep her for a while, and then we'll see what happens in the future. But one more time, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for looking at me do this, and just letting me have fun. All right, till next time, I'll see you.